is a perfect day for a game of ball, right? But even better yet, we are commemorating one of the best Hall of Famer Yogi Berra. What better place than Yogi Berra Stadium right here in New Jersey? This is what it's all about, and this is going to be quite the celebration today. We got some of our friends here on the bases, but they're ready to go. They're Yankees fans. They're ready to celebrate Yogi Berra as his face, the legend, will be a forever stamp. Forever as we know Yogi Berra, the legend will continue to live on in the form of a stamp. Thanks to USPS, they are having this commemorative ceremony today. There's going to be a lot of music. There's going to be some ceremonial events happening, and it's just going to be a really good opportunity to honor this Yankees legend, a catcher, arguably the greatest catcher from the 1950s, or just in general at all. But I know someone really special joining us right now who has a thing or two to say about Yogi Berra and your grandfather, Lindsay Berra, joining us right now. What does it mean to you to be here today for this ceremony?
My entire family is so excited about this stamp. The whole purpose of the museum is to keep my grandfather's legacy alive for generations to come. So the fact that this stamp actually says Yogi Berra Forever on it, it couldn't be more perfect. I also love the artwork for the stamp. Grandpa has this huge beaming smile. So even people who don't know who he is, that stamp is going to show up in your mailbox and you're going to be like, who is this happy fella? And maybe you Google and learn a little bit about Yogi Berra. So I just think it's such a cool way to spread a little joy through the mail and to keep Grandpa's legacy alive.
And Lindsay, you already told me you'll be spending some joy through the mail come Christmas time. So keep an eye out for those Christmas cards with your grandfather's beautiful face. It is a beautiful digital picture on the stamp. But what is something you want us to know about your grandfather outside of the baseball diamond that we should know about him?
I just think as great as my grandfather was on the field, and actually I do think a lot of people overlook how good he was on the field because of his yogiisms and how he became a pop culture icon later in life. But I just always say that as good as he was as a ball player, he was an even better human. And you know, the way he lived his life, he was the son of immigrants, and he volunteered to serve in the Navy and was in the D-Day invasion because he felt it was his duty to serve his adopted country. He was lucky enough to come back and go on and live this amazing life. I always say he's kind of a little microcosm of the American dream. But then he spent his time, you know, giving back to the community. Education was so important to him. What he did for kids at the museum was great. And he was just such a good person, treated everyone the same. Didn't matter if you were the president of the United States or the mailman or the waiter at the restaurant. He just was the best at what he was without ever thinking he was better than anyone else. And I think that's a big lesson for everyone.
Absolutely. So inspiring. Lindsay, thank you so much for being here. And congratulations to you and your family. Enjoy the ceremony. The ceremony starts here around 9:30, so just in a little bit. But before we get to that, we're going to put our Yogi Berra skills to the test. I don't think we could even try to do that. Lindsay's off the hook. Lindsay's dressed lovely.
I'm wearing nice shoes.
But I have Jeffrey on first base. I have Jeffrey Jr., his dad, on second base. Hey there. And I'm going to head to home plate, and we're going to do a little, what do we call this? Like a little round, a little run around the bases?
Yeah, I guess.
All right,
Grandpa
Lindsay,
was a pretty good base runner, so you guys better move.
I'm going to give you the mic, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to try and catch up with him. We're all going to try and catch up with each other.
All right.
Judging. Here we go. You tell us when to start.
All right, on your mark, get set, go!
Music?
Oh, there she goes.
There she is. Look at her.
Come on, Jeffrey!
He didn't hit the ball. He didn't hit the ball, Rebecca.
Son is going to catch Dad if we're not careful.
Slide into home. I need her to slide into home.
Go,
Yeah,
go,
let's
go.
see. Hold
I'm
on.
ready to play.
I believe there was a play at the plate with my Uncle Dale one time.
Okay, here she comes around the bend.
Slide,
Here she
slide,
comes. All right,
slide.
they're making the
Oh my
pitch
God,
into home plate.
slide.
She's gonna
Forward
slide.
forward slide.
Gosh.
Face first slide.
Bravo, bravo. You guys did a great job.
He's speedy.
He is, right?
I know. Thank you. Okay.
What
now
happened?
I'm out of breath. Now I'm going to sit and enjoy the ceremony for Yogi Berra.
What happened? You didn't want to slide
Catch
into
my
home
breath
plate?
a little.
Yeah.
You didn't want to slide?
Good job.
I
Good
got
job running
nervous.
bases.
You know, it's skirt season. I didn't want to scrape up anything.
Skirt in the skirt.
Right.
It's skirt
Right.
season.